Allocated to be things. These were people. God's creation, who had the image of the Creator, called the Lord. Back on the plantation, they said, the Lord. D-E-L-A-W-D. But they were speaking not by imitation of religion, but out of the legacy of inheritance that came from across the continent to the mother continent. The continent from where everybody goes to strike it rich. And still going to strike it rich. And still going to solve the problems. There's no problem in the northern cradle that is not finally tried to be solved by the exploitation of the southern cradle.
Where?
That's a perpendicular from above oppression of the north over south.
Yes.
But there is another north over south.
Yes.
That comes perpendicular from above. When the Creator hears the cry of the preacher, he said, I'm coming down to this level. I'm going to get way down to those who are written out of the books of history in the footnotes or forgotten. But not forgotten by the one who hears and says, it is my image and likeness that is there. We call upon our ancestors, the mothers and fathers and the great-great-great-grandparents by grace. Will lead us on to the Ubuntu. The Ubuntu is the beloved community. Desmond Tutu. Nelson Mandela. I am Ndugu Foriata since 1990. Before that time, my name was George Thomas Jr. B for a while and O for a while. I was married to Farrell Lorraine Harmas Thomas, who died July 18, 1986, on the 25th birthday of her son. On her way to pick his mother up and arrive at the time that she had passed. And his son had been born in the Congo in 1961. Mandela knows about it. Because like he is, he was at the Federal House on his 85th birthday. And before he could move from the place where he was presiding while he was president of the country at that time, I was like Zacchaeus. He couldn't move. And I said, my son was born on your birthday, the 18th of July. He recorded a message, happy birthday, which was reverberating the governor. As a nun, when he was born, said to him, here is the governor. Well, that's a little history, isn't it? It's all recorded. There's a book, some books that are available. Not only the winner of the first with Albert Lutuli, but also the second with Nelson Mandela. The records are there. And we're working them in our putting out the old documents. And I'm not moving fast enough. But I gotta move faster. Pastor Gerard Love. preacher, pulpiteer, whom the Lord has chosen in this time to occupy this place as pastor. Working along with you, I salute Tammy, your beloved companion, partner, comrade, companion in all the adventures of being in ministry and leading a congregation for all to be in ministry, for all the called who accept to be Christian themselves must be ministers. Whether lay or ordained, all are in ministry. And all are called not only to be a living testimony through their calling to be Christian, but each one must reach one to continue to enjoy the extension of the message. So nobody can get away from and depend upon. Whether you're ordained or not ordained, each one called Christian must be a living witness. Not only in your life a sermon, but a sermon expressing the continued work of the Master. Reverend Gerard Love, Reverend Rosanna Brandon, Sister Aquana Missouri, Reverend Andre Jacobs, Brother Anthony Brown, Brother John Richardson, Reverend Solomon Missouri.
Wow.
I miss someone, Michelle. I miss Michelle. Peace and love. Let me also apologize. Oh no, without apology. And without pride of ego. But by ego of joy and understanding. When I'm doing this out my glasses. Oh yeah, all the help I need. Ooh yeah, oh Lord. All the help I need. Be like Dr. Borders. If I need be, I'll step back and say, "Help me, Holy Ghost." And I know it's all right there. I can make it from there. Well, I have been with 3 generations in this place. Whether it was called Shaw Temple, twice pastored Shaw, twice Bush, twice again Faith. The second time, part by default. That was only because Sister Wright was incapacitated at that time. Sister Gloria. It wasn't that she was in another work, but it was just she had a momentary that she wasn't able to be there, so I filled in. So I said I did it twice again. Once, twice, I got to make it 3 times another. Wow. Pastor Love.